Be the change. Be the change. Whatever you choose to focus on is where your attention goes. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. Esther and Abraham Hicks says, no matter whether you worry or rejoice in your virtual reality, you set up a vibration that the law of attraction matches. This is why it's fruitful. It's very fruitful to change your vibration. Change, like go on the inside. Be honest to yourself. Like be honest about how you feel. What's going on the inside? Oh no, I don't want to be there. That's what's going on the inside a lot of times. And so we want to run away from it. But if you run away from it, it'll persist. If you take a look at it, you send your energy there, you send your attention there, now you can do something about it. That's why it's so beautiful to change, because once you change the vibration on the inside, your external world starts changing with it. It's a beautiful process. It's challenging, it's painful, it's difficult, it is everything. It's basically hopping in there and doing everything that you don't really want to do, but when you've done it, it's great. It's like cleaning the house. I hate cleaning the house, but I love it afterwards. It's so, yeah, I love it. So same thing, you're cleaning your house. You're taking out the things that no longer serve you. You get rid of it. You feel it, you let it go, and then you acknowledge the things that you are. And Great Spirit, Father God, source of all things, my friend, presence, presence, presence. What is the overall for this reading today? Let your life be transformed. Do you know how to transform your life? You know, you just have to close your eyes and sit there with yourself a little bit. And when you sit there with yourself a little bit, and then you feel all these things that are going on inside and you don't really like it, but you decide, you know, I'm not going to run away this time. This time I'm just going to feel it and be okay with it, accept it. Okay, feeling, I feel you, I accept you, that's okay. Until it vanishes, until it just dissipates. And now you already transformed your life, because that particular energy that you just released it won't come back up and bite you every so often. Or a trigger happens and then whoops, here it comes. Whoops, lashing out there again. Whoops, here comes that emotion. Now you don't have to have that emotion come back up all the time, which is a good thing. When you stop making assumptions, your word becomes impeccable. When you stop making assumptions, I guess that also maybe goes for face value, a little bit asking questions, face value. So when you stop making assumptions, your word becomes impeccable and your life is completely transformed. Magic just happens in your life. What you need comes to you easily because Spirit moves freely through you. I don't know about you, but I like it when things come easily to me. Things come easily. I say thanks for everything. I have no complaints whatsoever. Yeah, I love that. Things can come easily to me as often as they wish. That's the best kind of way. Doing the inner work will have things come easily to you. People that you know, people on the outside, they're going to say, oh, everything's so easy for you. Everything is just this for you. Everything is just that. They don't understand that if they sit down and they close their eyes, they go within and they look at all the stuff that's going on the inside and they start making these little changes, then things would come easily to them too. But instead of closing their eyes, going on the inside, they decide to sit there with their open eyes and stare at you for what you are doing. And they're going to be upset and mad at you instead of just closing the eyes and going within. They also have the choice. You can always do that. It's a choice that we all have it. King of Cups, maturity. Six of Cups. Soulmates, friends, can be silly. loving, intuitive man, male energy. It doesn't have to be a guy. It can be a masculine energy. You got the Nine of Pentacles, success and achievement, large purchases. So you got the money, Nine of Pentacles. So, you know, with this, all this little light foot energy that we're talking about here, bringing out the best energy in yourself, changing the internal frequency that you're carrying. Maybe if it's fear, maybe you want to find gratitude instead. Maybe if it's sadness, maybe you can find appreciation. If it is anger, maybe you can find acceptance, stuff like that. Change little tweaks so that you change your vibration, and this is what pops up. So the changing the vibration is going to make your external world, yeah, you sit there, close your eyes and be weird for a little bit, and people be like, she's so weird over there, she's just sitting there doing nothing, and they don't understand that, yeah, you're sitting there doing everything and that's the magic. And it's easy because you always have it attainable, you always have it available. You only need yourself and some space and some quiet. Don't be interrupted. Do it sometime when you won't be interrupted. Say a little prayer, whatever it is that you're wishing to be able to look at. It can be as simple as, can you show me, please, what would be most beneficial for me to work on at this moment? Can you show me, please? And then you close your eyes, and then you allow it to come to you. Just be open, and then take it from there. What's this King of Cups about? What is this King of Cups about? Oh, the Fool, setting out. Hopping out there, happy and moving. And the King of Swords. Okay, so happy and moving, taking a chance here. Someone is taking a chance. King of Cups and the King of Swords. So perhaps sometimes if you give people a chance, like if they have closed off their hearts, which a lot of people have closed off their hearts, and I don't blame them. I did it for many, many years, and I've worked many, many years to open it back up too. But it takes time. It takes time to close it, and it takes time to open it. And so a lot of people walk around with closed hearts because it's too freaking hurtful to be out in the world with all this openness. And people come in and they just slice and dice and take all their whatever with it. So you don't want to do that. You want to maintain and be protective. But there is a way that you can still have an open heart and set good boundaries. So if you learn good boundaries and you learn that, now you can use your mind. So you can be the King of Swords. You have the focus, you have the logic, you have the strategy, you got that. You got the heart to go with, you got the compassion, the internal compass, which would guide you in the right direction. So you can use your mind to make the strategic and the logical plans and setting out on a new journey. New beginnings. New beginnings. Perhaps there is a new beginning with a King of Cups and a King of Swords. Or perhaps you are the one who is transforming your internal life so that you are both. You have the head and the heart, and you're not afraid to look into the unknown and go where you have not been before. And what is this Six of Cups about? The Six of Cups. Okay, so this is something in the planning, this is something in the works, and the Six of Cups is here with friends. Soulmates can be silly. Often, sometimes it's like back in time, being nostalgic, or just dreaming for that connection with the other person, with another person. And the Two of Wands is here like, there are options, there are many options. There are like the planning stages, beginning stages of any friendship, beginning stages of any kind of connection. Beginning stages are always, I think, uncomfortable because you have to find a way, you have to figure things out. There's a lot of questions, there's a lot of uncertainty, and there's a lot of that. And then maybe also you have to change some things in your life. You have to see things in a different way, and then hanging in a different way, like you are in a pause and a surrender. And perhaps this wish for this Six of Cups or this connection is going to be, You might have to give it some time for it to blossom. You might have to give it some time to grow. There is the planning stages, got options abound. So there are many options too, and there are many ways that you can go. You don't have to go with this one. Sometimes, like what they say, with any kind of whoever is attracted, who you are attracted to, they're attracted to you. Whatever energy comes out of it, or however strong it feels, or however intense it is, and I never felt this way before, and never this and never that. Don't let it hold you captive anyway. Like, deal with the feelings, and if the other person is available and they want to come towards you, then yeah, that's beautiful. Now you can work on how to deal with all these emotions. But if the other person is not ready to come towards you and you are not ready to go towards them, then it's also okay to go ahead and just go ahead and do your thing and live your life and find other ways, and don't be too attached to it just because it's intense, because you can wait for your whole life for that intensity to act on something, and they might not never do that. So it's better then, I would say, to find something that is good and go for that. Things on hold, pause and surrender. And if you're going to go also into this new journey, the Six of Cups, finding that it takes surrendering into something new, because you are now sacrificing a part of your peace. Maybe you would be sacrificing a part of your the quietude, or however your life is, whatever it is that you appreciate at the moment in your life the way it is. Now you will sacrifice that if you bring another person into your life. Are you willing to do that? Is the other person worth it? Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. I find that more often than not, they are not. So be careful who you bring into your life, because the people come in all kinds of disguises, and they will say what you need to hear in order for you to pick them. Which is why it's so important to not only be driven by your logic, because people can be very smart. They can be very, very good at presenting to you what you want to hear. But if you have your heart connected in this situation, you're going to be able to feel their dishonesty. You're going to be able to feel that it's not going that deep, that it's not really that real. And so your logic can pick up this much. Your heart can pick up a lot. And so with the heart and the mind in your right place, you're going to be able to pick the right person for you. And it goes not only for your, like as a romantic partner, or a partner, goes for your friends. It goes for anything, any kind of interconnected relationship that you have with any people in your world. And why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Law of attraction. I am so thanks for everything. I have no complaints whatsoever. I appreciate it all so much. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Build it up. Create a momentum. Like, create the momentum. Yeah. And build it up. And your external world is going to change. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Uh-oh. The Sun. Luxury. Everything is great. You can relax. Abundance and happiness. And the Chariot. Forward moving. Action. Drive and victory. Success. So Nine of Pentacles, yeah. Success and achievement. Whatever you're working on. If you're working on like your relationships, or you're working on yourself, then the mind and the heart. Find the logic, but also find the heart, the pulse in it, so that you can actually merge the two. Now you're a very functional, strong, dangerous human being if you have your heart and your mind together. Now you can navigate yourself. You can move through the world in a different way. That is impossible if you're only using your logic. You're missing out on the juice. You're being logical, strategic. And all the colors and the juice is kind of what is missing from it if you do not activate and engage your heart and your emotions. They're like little puffy clouds. They say in the Buddhism, like they're little puffy clouds. Your emotions, they come and they go. Unless, of course, you don't want them to come in the first place. So you're going to deny them. I don't want you here. I don't want you. I'm not giving you access. You have to leave. But I don't want to leave. This is how you truly feel about the situation. Or this is your reaction to this. Well, I don't want you here still, so I'm going to stuff you down. Now there's resistance, and that creates a whole different level of a lot of things. So allowing the puffy clouds to come in, feel them, be okay with that. It's not going to kill you, and let it go. And then another emotion comes in, and then another. And so creating those emotions, being a co-creator within yourself, being a co-creator, co-creating with the universe, with everything around you, like bringing out those good emotions, good intentions. Thanksgiving is almost here. Thank you for everything. I have no complaints whatsoever. Action. The overall here, action. And it's like the movie thing that they use. I don't know what's called. Chick chick, the little thingy. Not stuck anymore. Changes ahead. 3 of Wands. Make it happen. So this is the overall. Looking up this here, little reading here. This little message here today. So the action is the overall, and it's action. Yes. Go on that little journey. Connect the heart and the mind. You want that soulmate. You want that thing there. You want that connection. You want that union. Change the perspective. Things are on hold. You might have to wait for a little bit. Plan it out. See it out. Feel it out. Don't go too crazy on it right immediately. Allow it to bring itself into fruition. I guess expectations and assumptions. Assumptions, I assume that because you looked at me this way, now this is going to happen. Or this is my expectation and it's going to happen in this time frame. And this is my expectation and I expect it to be done by this. And these are emotions, these are human beings, and it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. It's going to create resistance. It's like taking your emotions, the puffy cloud, and pushing it in the bag. It's the same thing with putting the expectation on something that is in the works. And you're putting expectations on it. I've learned a lot about these things, like just recently. If I put my expectations to something, I create my own disappointment. And then I create a whole different level of sadness, disappointment, self-sabotage. Now I'm hurt and all that stuff. And I bring it on myself and nothing really happened in the situation other than I put my expectations on it. That didn't happen. And now I'm heartbroken. So I kind of went out there a lot and just broke my own heart. And it was like, and I didn't have to do that. And now I can laugh about it because I didn't have to do it and I did it a lot. And then I was like, okay, I think I can just stop doing that because it really doesn't serve me any good. And it's just creating a whole lot of uncomfortable stuff. So those little things, we keep doing things like that all the time. But this is like, don't make assumption. Transform your life with no assumptions, no expectations or assumptions. Just do your best. Put your best foot forward. Be in the moment, in the present moment. That's where everything can happen. And the outcome, is also take action because the 9 of Pentacles is here. The Sun is here. The Chariot is here. So whatever it is that you have going on, that you are taking action on, whether it be your self-improvement, whether it be improving yourself so you can bring yourself closer to a union with another, or in monetary, like financial, business, whatever success that you are working on. Work, yep. Work, success with the work. We got success with work. We got action. And we got let your life be transformed. Transformation, love it. Don't make assumptions. Take action. Work. And do the work. Put yourself in there and do the work. And it should all work out. Beautiful light in me. It honors, it loves, and respects the same beautiful light in you. And until next time.